right, let's do it. We're going to take you outside and get a first look at the Santa Monica Pier. It looks pretty empty out there. Just a couple people braving the cool temperatures tonight. Minimal cloud cover and a pretty significant warm-up in store, if you haven't heard already. So we're going to show you how warm it's going to get. We're also talking about a chance of rain. Of course, that's coming later, and we'll tell you when, coming up in a little bit. Radar showing you mostly clear conditions tonight. Getting a look at our advisories kicking in mostly at 10 o'clock tonight for some of our higher elevations right there for the LA County Mountains, the San Bernardino and Riverside County Mountains. Expecting gusts up to 50 miles an hour. This is going to be lasting through tomorrow afternoon. And as we head into the weekend, still expecting breezy conditions, but really peak winds picking up tonight, lasting through tomorrow. Gorman, 25-mile-an-hour sustained winds for you in the Grapevine right there. Pretty much everybody else looking at pretty calm conditions with the exception of the high desert. 11-mile-an-hour winds right now for you in Palmdale. Most of the winds right now coming out of the northeast. These are your offshore winds that tend to keep things warm, dry, and clear. And that's going to be the case over the next couple of days. 40s and 50s for you this evening. 55 in downtown, 52 in Santa Clarita, 56 in Malibu, and over to Laguna Beach, 54. Temecula, you're at 49 degrees. Earlier today, we made it to 67 degrees. That was for downtown. Average is 68, record numbers 94. So we were a little below average for this time of year. And over the next 24 hours, we're pumping temperatures up to, well, above average, going down to the 40s, up to the 60s in the morning, and by the afternoon, mid-70s with nothing but sunshine. We're going to have the rest of that weekend forecast and more on that chance of rain coming up in a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Secretive.
Yeah, that's a long life.
Wow.
But really, we really haven't had that much of a winter.
We haven't had any winter.
It has been
right.
so mild. It's been it's La Nina. So with that, it's very dry. It's been dry, but there is a chance of rain. And I know a lot of us say, oh, we don't like, we like it. It's nice.
We need it.
We need it. We need it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So there is a chance that's good news. So we're tracking that chance. We're tracking your forecast into the weekend. Doesn't feel like winter. Barely even feels like spring. Even feels like summer in some spots as we head into the next few days. So we've got that. We've got wind in our forecast as well. Lots to talk about. So let's take you outside this evening. And as we do, getting a look from our Sierra cam this evening. And you're going to see mostly clear conditions, minimal cloud cover out there, and breezy to windy conditions. In fact, wind advisories kicking in at 10 o'clock tonight for the most part, lasting to the overnight hours for our local mountains through tomorrow afternoon. So you'll see mostly clear on radar right there. And there you go. All of the light blue highlighting on your screen indicating that wind advisory. Expecting gusts up to 50 miles an hour. You'll see Gorman gusting pretty hard right now. In fact, sustained winds between 23 miles an hour and just earlier about 25 miles an hour. So they're coming out of the northeast. These are your offshore winds, your warm, dry winds that tend to keep things again warmer and clearer. That's going to be the case pretty much all weekend long. Once advisories let up, we're still expecting breezy conditions as we head through your weekend. Temperature-wise right now, 40s and 50s, 52 San Dimas, 61 in Riverside. Earlier today, 67 in downtown. Average is 68. We were below average tomorrow, though. We're going to be well above average. We're getting up into the 70s in the Basin, 75 for downtown. Santa Monica, 70 degrees. Palmdale, 62. And Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 73 degrees once we hit the afternoon hours. So high pressure is building into Southern California. And as it does, we're looking at those gusty offshore winds. So gusty offshore winds leading to clear conditions, dry conditions, and above average temperatures over the next few days as well. And there it is, that chance of rain on the way. Of course, not over the weekend because high pressure is dominating, but eventually a low is going to drop down into Southern California, and it could provide us with a chance of rain next week. We'll show you when in your 5-day forecast in a minute. But for now, high pressure building into the Great Basin as it does. Again, it's generating those clockwise winds. Those clockwise winds are your offshore winds. That's what's keeping things very warm, very dry, and again, quite breezy to windy, especially over the next 24 hours. For the basin in Orange County, 70s for the next couple of days. Then as we head into your Sunday, still warm. We're still in the 70s by Monday, but we're already introducing a little bit of cloud cover for you. And as we head into your Tuesday, a chance of rain, expecting temperatures to get down to the 60s, and that chance lasting into your Wednesday. So that's for the basin in Orange County. We're going to show you what it looks like for the valleys and, of course, for the beaches coming up in a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, thank you, Evelyn.
Temperatures heating up, and then a chance of rain. We're going to have the full forecast coming up.
We have just a little bit of rain.
Yes.
We really need it. We've been talking about this for some time now.
It's a great thing. We do need the rain, but it's not in our forecast quite yet because, of course, we're all talking about the warm temperature. So we've got a few days to go before we get there. We'll tell you when we're going to get there coming up in just a little bit. But first, we're taking you outside right now to our Mount Wilson camera, and we are dealing with a little bit of fog. For the most part, it's clear. We're not seeing much showing up on radar. We are seeing a little bit of wind showing up on radar. We do have wind advisories going into effect, mainly at 10 o'clock tonight, lasting through tomorrow afternoon. Could potentially see gusts in the mountains up to 50 miles an hour. Already looking at gusty conditions through the Grapevine. Palmdale, double-digit winds for you. All the wind coming out of the northeast to the north for the most part. These are your offshore winds. That's what's going to keep us clear, warm, and dry over the next couple of days. 40s and 50s out there this evening. A few 60s out there. You'll see Riverside, you're at 57, 55 in San Pedro, and 53 in Laguna Beach. Taking it over to downtown. Earlier today, you got up to 67 degrees. Average is 68. So we were just a little below average for this time of year. And as we head to tomorrow, we're going to be above average for this time of year. Over the next 24 hours, 40s, making it to the 60s by the morning hours. And then by the afternoon, we're into the mid-70s, 75 for you with nothing but sunshine in the basin for downtown. Santa Monica, 70, Palmdale, 62, Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 73 degrees. So we are warming it up tomorrow, and we're warming it up even more so as we head to your weekend for your Super Bowl on Sunday. Still a warm forecast for you. A little bit of cloud cover moving in. Then by Monday, still a little bit of cloud cover by Tuesday. There's that chance of rain. Looks like it should be lasting through Wednesday at this point. So that's for the basin in Orange County. Getting a look at one more 5-day forecast for the valleys and the Inland Empire. 70s, upper 70s, getting up into the, well, still mid to upper 70s by Sunday, partly cloudy by Monday. And there it is, tracking that chance of rain as we head to Tuesday. And looks like it could be lasting through your Wednesday. Rick, Sharon.